Many things come to mind when people think of Chicago, but what about cowboys, specifically black cowboys?
CBS 2's Jermont Terry is sharing their heritage and the push to get more people to mount up.
Horse riding goes back centuries. Yet as Nafir Boom Kerr saddles up, she's simply doing what's in her DNA.
I do have lineage of cowboys in my family. My grandfather was a black cowboy.
Grainy black and white images show her granddad, Cowboy Carroll Martin Kerr Sr., sitting on one of his 8 horses many decades ago.
And that's where I got my love of this for.
And this is a heritage deeply rooted, not only in Kerr's family, but black history.
The original cowboys were black men, and the reason they were called cowboys is because they weren't referred to as men, but they were the cowhands.
When people think of Chicago, they don't think black cowboy.
No.
Since 1989, the Broken Arrow Riding Club and its president, Murrow,
Make your left turn and go around by the fence.
have been working to change that narrative.
The identity of a black cowboy, pretty much working on a ranch, learning how to ride a horse, compete in the various competitions that may, consist of it.
And as far as our history is concerned, out of, say, 50,000 cowboys, one guy so said, every 5th one was black.
This part of history is just not talked about.
Because it's just a lot of work, and it's something that you gotta love to do, you know what I mean, Charles?
For 7 years, Charles Perry has worked on a documentary entitled The Black Cowboy.
I named it The Black Cowboy to let people know that, black people existed in the West.
And not only out west.
Are you telling me that the black cowboy is significant here in Chicago?
Yes, most significant. There's a strong black cowboy community here, more than people would think.
In the old days, it was called bulldog.
While tracing the American black cowboy roots, the film lassos the Chicago connection.
The way that blacks got to Oklahoma, the way the blacks got to even Chicago, it's all connected to cattle and horse culture. And
a culture Perry believes Broken Arrow maintains today.
I see Broken Arrow, or what Murrow doing and other black cowboys in Chicago, is a part of living history now.
On Juneteenth 2020, the Black Cowboys trotted down King Drive in Bronzeville.
We try to instill in other people positive and peace. We want to bring community activities to the community for children.
We need our parents to understand that we need to work with our kids.
It's one reason Broken Arrow is featured in the Black Cowboy film.
I talked to Murrow, and he gave me this book right here. It's his business plan of building a horse facility here in Chicago for the inner city kids of Chicago.
Where other youth could learn like I did when I was a youth, and that has been my passion.
Yet Broken Arrow has hit many roadblocks on opening a stable in Washington Park.
We have to look at what's good for our children and not for the adults. Why be so hard on something that may take some of these kids off the street from getting shot?
And while the Cowboys' mission centers around horses, much like how Nafir Boom Kerr followed her grandfather's legacy, there's renewed hope for future riders.
Do you believe that there is a black cowboy, black cowgirl potentially sitting in the city of Chicago on 87th Street, on 79th Street, that just doesn't know what he or she is capable of?
Yeah.
It's so many of them, and the thing is they don't know.
The documentary itself will expose other people, and hope that we can bring other people on board.
Jermont Terry, CBS 2 News.
The Black Cowboy documentary premieres this Saturday. It's at a private screening at the Chatham Movie Theater on 87th Street. The public will then get a chance to catch the full film when it's released a little bit later this year.